I'm a writer, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at a blank screen. Where do you start?
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of writers do it in very different ways. Some start, page 1, Bob walks down the street, and then it just goes from there in a linear fashion. For me, it coalesces, probably almost in a diffusion model kind of way. I start writing notes and little images come to me and I start putting the notes together. And for the Avatar sequels, for example, I wrote over 1,000 pages of notes, just little fragments.
Dreams and images.
And sometimes dreams play a part in that, and sometimes just the daydreaming process, that creative engine, because I think that same creative engine that runs at night, out of control, nonlinear, chaotic, montage style, is actually more functional during the day and can be kind of directed to stay on a topic and follow it through. So maybe I'll be thinking about a character and then something will pop into my mind, and then I'll start writing about that. And I'm not trying to tell a linear narrative at that point, and it becomes a bit of a dialogue. So I remember the time I was sitting there in my writing office and I said, well, what if there was a kid that was, a kid that was born on the base? And what if he was out in the forest with his Na'vi little kid friends and his mask got messed up? Mm-hmm. And, they had to save him. He was running out of air and it became a whole thing. And so I imagined this whole thing about a race against time to get him back to the base. And I thought, okay, that's a pretty good story. Now, what if that kid was Quaritch's son? Mm. And then I literally wrote, nah, nobody would believe that, And then I'm going on writing more notes, and about 3 or 4 pages later, it's like, yeah, but wait a minute, it would be really cool.
Yeah.
And then I just started to riff on that, and then it became, all right, well, what if he was Quaritch's son, and the human Quaritch dies in the first film? Now he's orphaned. His mother maybe dies as well if she was part of the military group that, Jake was opposed to. And now he's an orphan, and he's being raised on Pandora, and he's got Na'vi friends. What if his Na'vi friends were Jake's kids?
Yeah.
What if, right? Yeah. That's how the writing process works. And then all of a sudden ideas you can't turn away from them.
Mm. Do those creative ideas, do you find a set of systems or rituals or processes that help you access that?